take responsibility for the recommended measures to prevent transmission, including maintaining physical distancing, personal hygiene, and staying at home.
Radio Nigeria, uplifting the people and uniting the nation.
Yes, indeed, the program is Have Your Say, coming to you live on the network service of Radio Nigeria. And today we're looking at the achievements of the present administration of President Muhammadu Buhari so far. And our guest to throw light on these achievements is the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Public Affairs, Mr. Ajuri Ngelale. And the lines are open now for Nigerians to be part of the conversation, like we announced just before the break. The line to call is 0807 622 6771. Once again, the line to call to be part of the conversation, 0807 622 6771. You can also get through to us through, that's for WhatsApp and SMS only. Send to 0705 864 2473. Once again, 0705 864 2473. We have a first caller. Hello, tell us who you are. Where are you calling from?
Good morning, the presenter. My name is Emmanuel. I'm calling you from Maitama, Abuja.
All right. Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Good morning, the guests at the program. How are you, sir?
Good morning to you, my dear brother.
I want to plead with your administration that we put structure in place before any other thing, mostly on humanitarian. You know what I'm talking about, social welfare scheme. Different from humanitarian group who only operate and don't have structure in the local. We should strengthen the system, like Ministry of Labor and Employment. They should be asked to do the needful, do the work, grassroots, to the council area. You understand where I'm coming from? Over there, people are just gotten to through council. But these days, the state has abandoned the masses. The council is not functioning. Then while the whole load is on the federal, where only maybe few individuals will be saddled with a whole lot of over 200 million people scheduled. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Thank you.
I want also to plead on election. With COVID-19 experience, can't we reduce our physical electioneering, like campaign, to jingle on radio and television, while Nigerians are made to vote electronically? We can't do that. It's possible. It's done everywhere. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Yes, Mr. Ngelale wants to react.
Indeed. Let me just thank my brother Emmanuel for his contribution. It means a lot to me that our people are attentive to the issues and care enough to be listening in and participating in the conversation. First of all, let's deal with the first issue, which is very relevant, which he mentioned, which is about how do we strengthen the base of our political system and the base of our society when we talk about the wards and councils across this country, local government areas across the country. I think it's important to note that unlike individuals who have been running for president promising to restructure the country even though they did not restructure the country when they were in power, President Muhammadu Buhari is not a man of words but a man of action. And so you would within a few days, I think it was within 48 hours in fact, the president put in place the new guidelines under the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, NFIU, that essentially stipulated and provided for the realization of the yearnings of Nigerians over the last 20 years, that state governors should not be controlling the purse strings of local government accounts in this country anymore. We have seen, of course, local government administrations suffer tremendously as a result of that deleterious practice over the last 2 decades. The president put an end to that with that regulation. Now, for the first time, local governments are receiving funds directly from source and all of that. That has been established all across the country. And I think it's one of the most underreported achievements of this administration. That's number one. Number two, if you look at even this year, earlier this year, you recall that Executive Order number 10 was signed by the president, which has to do, of course, with financial autonomy for states, judiciary, and legislatures in consolidation of the constitutional amendment that was, completed over the course of the last few years under this administration. That also, when fully realized, obviously the modalities and the implementation process is an ongoing process because of the complexity of what is involved. But when fully realized in short order very soon, obviously that is going to have huge impact on the ability of state legislatures not to just do the bidding of state governors, but to do the bidding of the people who put them into office, which is, of course, the design of this democratic dispensation. And then not to speak of state judiciaries' financial autonomy. That has massive impact on the ability of state judiciaries to be able to, judicial institutions to be able to carry out judgments that are not favoring the powerful and wealthy elite that provide them resources and vehicles and housing quarters and all of that, but rather providing judgments on the basis of the word and merit of the law. And that is very important for the uplift of the common man in this country.
You're talking about electioneering, which can be done online and so on. What do you think? What's the possibility?
Well, first of all, it's
including campaigns and voting.
Yes,
and so
absolutely.
On.
There's no doubt about the fact that electoral reforms are overdue in the country. The president is very much in agreement with that sentiment, and that is why he is leading the way in the ongoing electoral amendment process. Muhammadu Buhari will deliver on an electoral act amendment that is favorable to Nigerians and not favorable to politicians who previously attempted to an amendment that is going to favor people.
Okay. Now let's take more. Hello, good morning. We can hear you if you're on the line. Hello. Hello. Okay. Yes. Back to you now. Let's look at security, and security has been a major. Okay, we have a call on the line. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Good morning, Mr. Daniel.
Good
yes,
morning.
Please, we can hear you. Your name and location, please, and go ahead.
My name is Nasser Hussein. I'm calling from the capital of the Faransa.
Okay, go ahead, please.
I want to salute our guest today. Good morning, sir.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you for calling in. Good morning.
Please, you are touching perfectly, actually, in this your aspiration, that Mr. President. But the problem there is that you used to bring this program happy, so that people are afraid of concern in this nation. But you not even consider, if you come this program, you will just go, I will not even see any progress. Please, we want to use the opportunity to salute and call you to consider or to do the radio, please. Yes, you are talking perfectly. What is suggesting since I started this program up to now, please. Mr. President has promised this Nigeria that you pick out the people, more than 10 billion people out of poverty, but it's not even what is going on this time around. Please, we need to send this message for the office of Mr. President. This Nigeria, you are here in very, very hardship and poverty.
All right, thank you.
Consider